Oh man, what temperature is it today? Why, it is 93 degrees. Sure don't feel like it. Sure feels like 105 degrees. I guess those days will come. We'll see what the actual thermometer says. Well, that's about right, I guess. Okay, well, just another summer. I got my fans going, radio going, other fan. Got my AC units working, blowing right on me as I'm working, and I'm working on this thing. Now, if you're looking carefully, you might notice that it looks like it's been sanded a lot. There's a lot of little crusty pieces on the ground. Well, just goes to show you. Let me back this up a little bit so you see a bit more. I don't need to see up close, I'll just tell you. This thing came off of a 78 Monte Carlo, or El Camino, sorry. It's pretty old compared to the one whatever. I didn't have one, so it's old. It's older than the one I got, my car. Unfortunately, it had obviously been on the car for a long time and been out in the sun a lot. This whole top part here has been in the sun so long that it literally crusted all this plastic. I thought was smooth, or not smooth, but solid. I was way wrong. One little spot on it crumbled after I had painted it. I put it up on the wall. Not a wall, I put it in the back of the El Camino, and I threw some stuff around. I ended up banging it against something. I saw that and I said, oh dang, I guess I have to paint that. And I said, wait a minute. I looked closely, ran my thumb across it, it looked quite, a little rough, and it just started crumbling away the more I pushed. I said, I don't believe it. This entire top part is just dry, rotten plastic. So, to find out how much of it was really that bad, got my setup here. First I started sanding it, then I noticed when I pushed down on it, it bends this up flat. And when it does, this whole spot from here all the way to the other side just went almost exploded with little crushed little pieces of plastic. So I said, alright, that's how I'm going to do it. So I just started doing this. Running it down like that, back and forth, all the way up and down. Got as much of it off as I could like that. And now I got my sandpaper here, my 180, and I'm just sanding it as smooth as I can get it. I ain't expecting this to look perfect. It'll probably look lumpy, but I don't care. This has suddenly become more of a troublesome thing than I really wanted it to. I had a lot of plans today. I was going to get this thing fixed. I thought it was just that one little corner. It turns out it was the whole thing, like I said. So, I was going to fix that little spot. Now I got to fix the whole thing. The driver's side door panel, I missed a few spots on it, so it's still crusty and hard, just like this was, but not nearly as bad. So I got to do a little light sanding to it. Then I got the upper door panels. I got to take them apart a little bit, clean them up real good. Then I can paint them. I'm painting them a different color. Here, let me show you that. Edit this part out, so it won't take long. Okay, I don't know how good the camera can pick up these colors, but that's the color that this thing's painted. I'm going to paint the headrests and the upper door panels this color. Slightly different. Oops. A little bit different shade, obviously. It's sort of like a brown more than a, well, I guess they're both brown, but whatever. Different color. But I think it'll look better that way. So, well, I'm hoping I can get to that today. It's 93. It was 90 when I came out here and got all this set up. So the sun's slowly making its way over there. So once it gets down on the other side of my house, it ain't gonna be. Oops, alright. It ain't gonna be easy to work out here. So I may not be able to finish this today. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So I guess we'll get back to work. Working on this some more. This is going to take me too long to do today. There's just so much here. Let me show you. Alright. So check. Focus up right here. See if I can see it. There we go. Got to focus right or wrong? There we go. Alright, you can see stuff like that. Now, it's smooth to the touch, but it looks terrible. Once you start getting up here, it starts getting really rough to the touch. And this just needs to be sanded. I don't have the time, unfortunately, to do that today. So instead, we're going to put this aside, take care of it some other day. It's not a hindrance piece. Instead, we're going to work on this piece. And I have to say now, I apologize for not giving you all a chance to see me clean this the way I did. There we go. So I apologize for you all not being able to see me clean this the way I did, but exactly what I said in the video is exactly what I did. Close it down real good. You take a brush it down real good, super clean, the purple power, whatever kind of pretty good cleaner you got. The best thing to do is to, if you can, put the purple power or super clean in a bottle, like a spray bottle of half water and half that super clean. Mix it up real good. Keeps it from disintegrating the plastic from being too strong. Butterflies flying around here. And after you brush it with that, and wash it off, then you take some steel wool, either some fine or some coarse or both. All I had this time was fine, so I didn't get, that's why I had to sand it with sandpaper. A lot of the details I didn't quite get. This area here is pretty rough, so I'm going to have to go over that with some light sandpaper. Some areas down here are pretty rough. Along here, up here, you can't see the camera. And then this track here is extremely rough. I thought I got that, but I did not. This one's a little more worse for the wear than the passenger side was, because it's probably open and closed a lot more than the driver's side. So I'm just gonna have to give this a light sanding with my sandpaper here, and then we'll wash it off or rinse it off, and hopefully it's nice and smooth. If it is, we'll set it aside. It's gonna have to be painted. Set it aside, then we'll get to work on the headrests. Oh no, not yet. There's one other thing I need to work on. The central AC vent, the dual AC vents for the central part of the dash. And I finally got one of those a long while back. I'd almost forgotten about it, but I found it. And I need to paint it the right color. So we'll scuff that up, sand it, get it painted the right color. I mean, we'll scuff it up and get it ready for paint. So we're going to paint everything at once. I'm not going to paint a little bit and put it no, we'll get it all done at once. So once we get that piece done, we'll focus on the headrests, get them cleaned up. The upper door panels over here, we'll assess them, see what we have to do with them. It is according to the temperature thermometer thing over there on my garage door opener. It is 97 degrees in here. These ACs are blowing at 64 to 60 degrees. They're trying to keep me cool as much as they possibly can. If I stray away from the ACs for too long, I'm going to start getting too hot. So we'll just have to do as much as we can, as long as we can. Alright, here we go. Alright, I got this thing done. It's nice and smooth all over now. Just gotta wash it off. I guess. So I'll rinse it off with a water hose. I'll let the sun dry. Oh boy. "99 degrees now." Okay. Get this thing washed off. Set out in the sun. Hopefully it'll dry quick. We need time to work on the other two upper door panels. So let's go ahead and get the garage door open. And I'll get going on this.